Subliners already busy swimming and hoping to be winning very, very shortly. But one of the main things for this game, Ton, I feel, is that we're going to get a good idea of how these two teams have turned up on Championship Sunday. Already busy throwing depth charges to flush him out of the water. And New York will get the first flurry of kills on the
through for New York Subliners once again. It's a good hold so far.
You can see that New York have buried themselves into this, and Hydra, it's a long range. The Faze is not as effective as you would like it to be. But for New York, time on P1 and the lock on P2.
Easy around the outside though. That's going to be an issue for somebody to deal with. Good shots coming through. Fight ongoing.
And this is it for New York. It's everything at the moment. Pretty much just uncontested. Will detonate there in the face eventually, as it will be Faze that finds some kills to break this before it gets too far out of the way.
Major will get taken down. They're inside. New York Subliners in a good spot now.
And Sky's waiting. Gonna see Simp as well. Has the advantage in that gunfight. In it goes, and doesn't get a stun on him at all. He's gonna be disappointed with that. Hydra, though, to manage to get these back spawns eventually. And now Faze know exactly where they're coming from.
Oh, he's stuck him. He's stuck him with that nade as well. That's going to help them potentially break things open. Land a Faze now. Can you find a break back through the front? Kismet and Co with the spawns towards the back. In the end, it's a good break from Subliners over towards the back side. Kismet inside the point, trying his best to keep things alive and kicking Simp through the front door, though. Is this going to be the break here from Atlanta Faze as well? We said so many times they're so successful at doing so, and yeah, it's another break.
Now they'll just wind up these final
as well, just trying to find a break. Kills slowly but surely coming through. Oh, he isn't able to finish it up, and Skies will get taken down. Hydra towards the back, though. Can he find anything? He does have a little bit of support from Priest there. He is going to find one. Kill starting to flow there for Subliners, but Atlanta Faze very resolute here. It's a lead for them. The kill's going to start to flow here for Celium as well. Not quite. Priest spawns towards the back. 20 seconds to play for here, over towards the ruined side. New York Subliners in command.
And it has been. You can see that New York are still fighting them every step of the way.
Yeah, just fighting them every step of the way until Abizi flies through the front door. And I was about to say finds two, it's three. Priester will fall. Atlanta Faze just about arriving onto the scene here after what was a momentary slow start. Abizi does not do slow. 4 in a row from him. Bound to be 5. There it is on the Skies as well. Looking for number 6 as well. Abizi is final at the moment against Subliners. The end of the rotation of Hills. Find something for Subliners who are going to need that something.
Already just trying to fight them off every single way, but it is a couple of kills for New York. And now they're looking for a bit of control. Get on the P1, push Faze all the way back. If they can, they'll get the magical flip, but it's not going to be easy. Only Hydra really looking for it. Unfortunately, Faze filling this kill feed with the tears of New York.
In every single angle that New York tried to find that push. You know, the initial break that comes in over towards P1 was nice.
But do the same thing that they did.
Because it was so sporadic in terms of getting control. They haven't been able to get a hold of the spawns. This is not the perfect setup with the cruiser missile coming in. Is that going to disrupt anything here? One kill onto Hydra from the back coming onto Faze. Sim's actually going to kill Celium, though. It does find one at the Priest there, but gets cleaned up. It's a hold for Subliners. 25 seconds to go here at P2. Back within touching distance. If they can keep up the rest of this time, it's looking like they're going to get a hold of it. Rotation is there now for Faze, though. Back and forth, Bryce. Nothing to split these two so far.
No, they know exactly what they are doing with this rotation going.
I stand in front. P1.
I'll see him. P1. Okay, Mountain P1. Mountain P1.
I got 2 new. I'm in the back.
Yeah, Mountain P1. They're gonna be P2. There's one. Yo, they can spawn to my right. They can spawn to my right. Go.
Play depths.
I'm close. 2 go inside. 2 go.
Are we okay?
Yeah, close. On you dead.
Lay down.
Yo, one's P1. Mid cut slash.
He's all the way out of the hill.
Yo, back on right. He saw you.
It's so. You're good. Take time.
One's back on me.
I'm here. I'm
See the back.
on the back, right?
I got you.
Make kills and we push out, okay? You'll bump on left. One shot. I can't. I'm laying down. Watch my cat.
I need him 1 shot in broken. I got your cat.
Yo, he's not broken. I'm 1 shot. I'll say live.
We're good.
Don't even look at P2.
We're chilling.
Yeah, I'm 1 shot. He's top broken. I think so.
Pushing out behind us.
Back up P2. 1 shot dead.
Top broken.
And the New York Subliners calling in the comms to take their time against certain players. They know they have
picking up the majority of the time, and that is 3 hills, the back to back. It may well be another one here. The kill's starting to flow through just at the right time every single time for Subliners. The breaks have been free flowing. The Skies inside the point. He's had a quiet game, but 3 spree nearly makes it a 4. Faze towards the back. It's a little bit of a split here. Subliners could pinch.
And they are doing everything. Kismet is frying everybody. Only Sim going to be left alive, and he will be alone. players flying into Hill to meet him. Nobody from Faze has a chance of backing up his trades. And now New York are in. They are in a commanding position. They just have to fight a little bit more. All New York have to do, if they bleed the rest of this time, is get something by P1 or P2. They've almost got it sewn up.
So many breaks have come through for Subliners here. Atlanta Faze haven't been able to hold on to a goddamn thing. Has to be a good break here. Subliners, of course, cannot win it as we close out over towards the second rotation of Hills, but they've won every single gunfight. Rotation will be there for P2 as well. Atlanta Faze, the worst position. New York Subliners inside the point. Atlanta Faze are going to have to start moving. They have done. It's all actually going to be on a BZ to see if you can find something. He does find a kill in the middle of the map. It has to be the kills on the rotation over towards P2, though. In 15 seconds' time, we're heading over. Subliners, they're ready and waiting for Atlanta Faze now. But can Faze find some kills, find a break, and find a way back into the map?
This is the impossibility, though. Breaking P2 when you've got time is hard. Breaking it when you've got nothing is even harder. As the hill pops and Faze know they need a miracle. I just don't see if they're going to find it. Kismet already blocking them off as well. That kill falls down. New York Subliners will walk away with map 1 and now 7-0 against Atlanta Faze. The signal out again and instantly catches Skies. And this is something they're going to have to watch out for the rest of the S&D, but Hydra already finds one back on a simp. It's back down to a 3 versus 3, and players are everywhere.
So for all that Celian was watching that right-hand side to have a look over towards the bar side, he didn't get the look onto Hydra, and all of a sudden he can cause issue. Kismet playing the island wonderfully, and well, I think if you're Atlanta Faze, you presume that might be going over towards B, but now with Celium gone the Overwatch, you can't do anything about Priester behind that bomb, which will be going down.
Doesn't
Can't
catch
get
him
him
on
on
the
there.
way out
Yeah, I
either.
know that's got to be the plan, hasn't it? Now it's a tough situation for Faze.
He's going to chow here as well. Selim will eventually get his man, but Priester takes down Slasher. Selim in a 1 versus 3. And unfortunately, it's a 1 versus 2 as he got that player earlier, but this is not going to be easy for him. Kismet is just going to show him shoulders, but no love. And if he tries to cross, there's already a player waiting. He's going to have to be more magic than usual. Oh my goodness, a
Bedroom
little
control will encourage Faze to maybe make a hit over towards it. Slasher will get out with his life simp there, ready to clean up any aggressors that are coming through, and Kismet, of course, one of those. So kill over towards the B side. Atlanta Faze with a little bit of control over towards it because of where a BZ is. They may have plotted something over towards this side of the map now.
Tim finds a second. It's now a 2 versus 4. Priester on Overwatch. Can he find the kill? He can. It's going to be Skies, actually. A team shot goes through. A little bit more of a precarious position here for Faze. They will have to get this bomb down. They're going straight for it, but there's already a player going for it. I think it's going to be Skies. He's looking for Celium. Celium snaking, but eventually will fall. The trade comes back in once again. Priester now in a 1 versus 2. Does he see Simp? He does, but Simp will now run away as fast as his heels can carry him.
And the problem for him, yeah, Priester. He knew Simp was over towards this side of the map because he's just been cleaning Subliners players up when they're not expecting it. Knows he needs to get rid of him. Has him in his segment there, but the hard aim's coming through on the Skies are not good enough. Guns them right back. Celium will get taken down. It's a 4v3 for Subliners.
They were waiting on him to make a pick, give them the advantage, and now they don't have it. Already moving forward. Skies on Overwatch has the great heady here at the moment. Already pressure coming from both sides. New York leaving him alone, but repositioning on the other side of the map with 16 seconds left to go. Can Atlanta Faze find the rest of New York? It's only going to be Hydra. He's in a position to win the game. And BZ is going to see him, and down he gets gunned. Somebody has to fuse. Somebody has to Overwatch his Phenom. Has done it again. A 1 versus 3. A 1 versus 4. Oh my goodness, Hydra.
Disgusting.
Absolutely eviscerated, but Celium now trying to get out of here. Players swarming from all sides. Outnumbered here for Faze, even more outnumbered now. Only Macabre can do anything. He finds the first. They're going to have to try and take him on. They will close the doors here. Goes for the reload. Fuse coming through. Finds a second. And he's just going to do it here. This is going to be easy. Hydra, not even worried. Defuse done.
Just didn't quite have the line on what he thought was the bomb. But a very weak Hydra has to back down. Wasn't confident in that one, but Celium was confident of that. Now all gunfights start to break open. 30 seconds to go. Still no bomb down. 3v3.
And it's all going to fall on the BZ. They're going for the rotation. At least he's going to see one at the same time. This slows them down. The nade out of the stick as well. BZ shuts down New York, and Priester is left alone with no time, no bomb, and a dead silence vengeance. But BZ will gut him in the end.
And that's what happens when you just take your time.
There you go, there's the check, and now the bomb will go down. Beezy may actually hit this flank, even on that mini-map.
Is he going to get the time? It's looking that way, but he could have done with Sim staying alive. Gets caught up from bedroom side, but do they have any info on a Beezy? Dead silence is available.
Has to check it at the right time. Beezy is maybe leaving it a second too late. Eventually gets it. Trying to get out as well. Dead silence popped back and forth. Surely not the exact same angle again. Looks for it. Gets it at the same time. And now Priest has to chow. Beezy hugging this corner for all he's worth.
Oh my God.
Beezy finds the 1 versus 3. Hydra earlier. Beezy
Hustling over towards the A side. And again, the same old story for New York. You're taking your time, you're waiting for that pick to come. And the Faze are offering you nothing.
And here comes the first gunfight. Selium finds the first. Priest will get one back onto him straight away. They still don't have control of the side that they would want. Skies will have to go for the plant. Sim finds Priest as well. And Kismet is left alone. Dead Silence has popped. But that is not a time machine. It will not give you back the minute you've just thrown in the bin. Finding anything. This is all information for New York to figure out their next move. They are going for the flank. They are slowly but surely coalescing onto this site.
Did they see Hydra on the flank, though? I believe they did. Simple find one onto Kismet, though, through the mid-map. Skies one onto Simp. If Hydra can catch some timing, well, it may well not matter because Skies has locked down the site. It looked like Atlanta Faze had beautiful amounts of control over towards the bedroom side, but it's looking like Subliners are going to tie things up unless we can see another 1 versus 3 from a member of Faze. Selium now. It's his turn.
And they are just going to wait and play him all day. Hydra goes for a bit of an overchow. So all they had to do is really keep it down, but eventually Skies will get him out of there. Selium, straight shooter.
Subliners. Is it going to be that slow and steady play again? It hasn't worked yet.
I don't think so. I think for them, this time they're going to be more aggressive already. Kismet moving over. Skies uses the opportunity to get out bottom bedroom. They've made the adjustment. The call has come through.
Well
Hydra
played.
finds a second. And now that bomb is going down. They will not leave this one to chance. And Slasher on the wrong angle to get it and gets taken down as well. And the Beezy has a 1 versus 4 to try and do something.
And would you put it past him?
Maybe would in this scenario. Finds Hydra. Surely not Hydra. Oh my goodness, a Beezy. Oh, 1 versus 4. Oh my goodness. Maybe the greatest play you've ever seen. It's a New York break. More back into history with a Beezy from Faze. And yeah, the S&D was wonderful. Here's a 1v3 again. Never going to hurt to watch this. He finds Kismet pretty easily. Pops a Dead Silence, comes back. And maybe they think he's run away for a few seconds, but no, Beezy stays. Skies turns, knee cut off. Priester makes him weak. 38 health here. Priester just needed to nail a bullet into the head, but doesn't find it. And that is not the best clutch of the game. Here's 12 seconds of destruction. A Beezy versus Kismet. Don't know how he got out here. Timing was perfect. Hydra falls. Weak. Guns down Skies. And then flies and finds Priester.
Oh my God! What the?
And he screams, and rightfully so. Oh my word, Ton. They have thrown rounds away, and now maybe the map, but Kismet will get a first blood.
I'm still reeling. Subliners at this stage, you do have the numbers, and you will find Selium. Simple take down Kismet, but as long as the Beezy's alive, Atlanta Faze have got a chance.
2 versus 3, 20 seconds left to go. Skies moving. It was Skies versus Simp, and he will fight it, but Beezy's alive. It's the monster. It's the madness, but he will fall this time. The mythological beast, now known as a Beezy, will fall.
Attack has been strange from them, but this is not looking slow. It's not looking steady. It's looking aggressive.
Already Hydra going for bedroom control. I said New York have adjusted. They know they can no longer sit back and spawn and hope. Priester finds Selium. It's a first blood. And while New York may have collapsed in some rounds, with a Beezy again finds a flank, brings it back to 3 versus 3, and they panic. He's staying alive though. He is damaged. He is flying back and forth. Will they get him? Skies going for the better position here, and surely a Beezy can't make this. How is he being allowed to live? Simple find him as well, and only Hydra remains. They got the first blood, but they found nothing since. Hydra has to pull in a Beezy, because that's what I'm calling it after that 1 versus 4.
It's just such a hard play. Simple, spot him, simple, got him. Atlanta Faze. Well, a Beezy wins the map. New York
not-
Subliner.
Back and forth.
Yeah, finds 2, so that's going to break things wide open. If he can keep bombing them off the respawn as well, that would help. But Slasher with a gunny. He'll take Priester down. Faze don't have the control they did have. Kismet now. Foot on the gas pedal. You've got to try and make as much of an advantage of this as you can whilst Faze are trying to get in back off the respawn. Kismet will find one into Celium. Inside the point now for Subliners. You have radio tower control. Can you find the kills?
Kismet dancing. And his teammates fragging. They have full control of this now. Ton is a hard retake from Faze. I don't think they can do it. There's too many here. That nade onto Skies at least takes them out of radio tower. But that third tick is rocking through. Another team nade has come in. Priester tries to get them out of it. And it is a disaster. The nades take New York out of it. One from Faze and one from their own team.
And completely out of it as well. It's not like just one of those trade kills that's there and maybe you can clean up and have somebody with some sort of presence. That might have actually just lost Subliners the round.
Actually gets taken out of it because of the door. He wants in, but they know he's going to try and pick him off at some point. Priester's here as well. One last roll of the dice. Sim takes down Kismet. Priester is regaining his health, but not before a BZ hits him in the face. And Skies will have to try and do something here, but with 6 seconds left to go, he's asking for a miracle. And down. Oh, okay. Well, he goes down eventually. New York, 5 ticks to the good, but that's all they get. It's an interesting about players from all angles. 18 seconds left to go, and they don't have anything. And there's the angle. There's the Kismet. And they just have to keep putting this pressure on. Hydra goes for another kill. If he makes it, it would have shut them down completely. But now they're up top, and Priester finds one, hanging on by a thread.
Him finding that kill is important, though. It keeps some presence. Faze can't just stack it. It's a second one from Priester. 1 HP in a dream. Slasher not going to get taken down. Simp is there for the Overwatch. 15 seconds to go. Oh, Kismet, the stun comes through. Faze still with a hold on B.
30 seconds left to go. They have to find it. They have to keep pushing it. Celium needs to get on that point. I think they're all going to just get on and stack and give them the extra minute. Celium eventually finds the kill. And B will be taken by Faze as they basically crawled over broken glass to make this one happen.
Yeah, just about. Priester was the one that made
Through here unless they make some sort of hero play already. A stack coming in from New York on the point. They do not want to give them a single inch for this one as well. And Sky's in a great position. So is Kismet. They have the flank secured as well. Faze need a miracle. Slasher manages to just pick him out there as well, but Skies gets that trade back. No time, no angles. They find 2. Last chance. Priester's just on Overwatch and already just pre-firing.
Sky slips through. Potential here still for Subliners.
And they just need to keep playing this out until they get into a good position. That's what they're looking for. As soon as they start getting the trades, they can apply the pressure. Pressure now on. Radio control for Priester. They have the map. They've split it horizontally. They've sent a Hydra deep inside. No easy way through here for Faze.
Hydra's going to cover off the bar push that will inevitably be coming through. And then he can flank as well, but he's going to be dealt with by a BZ, who's now going to start pushing the point, just trying to be in nuisance as best he can. Celium will find one of the Priestess guys onto a BZ, goes for the challenge. Simple deal with him. Celium will find another, and Subliners had the setup there, but have somehow fumbled it.
The only thing that may have done wrong is that they did commit to holding various different angles rather than maybe
Still potential here for Subliners. They're not in too bad of a spot, and Slasher's going to get caught out as well. Not the play you really want from the behind angle. Hydra will find one if he's able to answer back, but another opportunity for Subliners.
Celium doesn't get a nade there, actually. Manages to stay alive, and that's what they were hoping to get out of it. This position is devastating when you try and capture this point. And that second tick is in. And slowly but surely, New York are actually bleeding Faze out here. If Faze falter just a step, just an inch, they will fall. And Hydra again makes his move.
Time is running out. Hydra will find a second, but as long as Celium is alive up towards this point, he's not really doing much when the teams are inside the point. Celium will find a kill, and the Hydra has to come down from his perch. Priester, can he start lining them up? There's only one player left here, and it's Celium. He can't do anything about it. Faze have got to get here. They're not going to. That's an attacking round over towards Subliners. Not a chance that Faze get here now. It's difficult now for Faze. Did they really come that close? I mean, when they're looking to get closer now, as Skies will find 3 of his own. The grenade comes through. The headshot into a BZ. And this is an important map. Faze are yet.
He will now try and keep Faze away as much as possible. Faze are not onto this point. They will have to deal with him at some point, and Simp will find him. Skies also calling in reinforcements in the form of a large explosive falling from the skies. Are the trophies down? They are. Slasher stays alive for a second. Stops the clock as he falls. 14 seconds to go. New York have played this one perfectly. Only the bees. Can't find Hydra. Celium will get it down. This is the last hook, a last look. Faze fall into line. Skies finds Celium a bees. He knows there's going to be a player back here as he sprints towards him and doesn't find him.
Still looking for it. Faze can't get off the point, but Abeezy's starting to farm them. Do they know he's on his left-hand side? It's him. There's another one on the Hydra. Abeezy's just causing issue. He can get on the point to help his team now.
Priester finds one though. They can't get in. Priester gets the second one. He has to get back on the point. Abeezy's alone. He goes for the skies. Chow. He jumps off the point for it though. Abeezy. That is an overchow and a half.
Slasher and Simp dealt with. Subliners here on the rotation. Won't let the Faze now. Where's your break going to come from? You can see them slowly, methodically making their way over towards this center of the map where Skies is ready and waiting. If he can have an AR performance like the previous, then it's going to be difficult. Hydra gunning Slasher. Skies, can he lock it down here? Celium. It's the longest AR fight I've seen in a while. He will find a second, so Faze with a potential break. A beautiful break at that as well.
Probably frustration there actually for Skies. He was just hitting that kind of metal wire.
It's imminent. Trying to find this push now. Be a couple of ARs towards this side that will make his life very, very difficult. Skies being the main one. Selling to try and find this push as well. That final 10 seconds is going to be soaked up for Atlanta Faze. It is a juicy, juicy lead after 2 hills on the Atlanta side.
Celium just trying to continue to put them on the back foot. Also has a cruise missile here. And oh my goodness, what a chow! Red skies like a book, and he's got a library pass.
Hard way, if you like, for Atlanta Faze. Funnel their way down top of the bridge, and adjustment seems to look very, very easy. Simp trying to lock it down. We'll find a kill at the skies, and look at this transition. Celium already on his way over towards PD. Big gunfight about to go on over there. Will be Hydra to find them, so Subliners have a small lifeline, but not very much else to speak of here. It's 93 and rising to 9. Atlanta Faze have come to play in map 4.
They have. For New York Subliners, Hold'em PD didn't work, and then New York have pushed them away. They are now on the other side of the map. They have some time.
That Embassy hipfire buff that Simp had that one time maybe has run out. Not able to find it this time around against Hydra. Kismet and Co trying to lock down some of the most crucial time they'll have to get in this game, because Atlanta Faze have been lights out over the first 2 and 3 hills. Hydra now still inside the point. It's Five's reframe looking to make it 6. A cruise missile would be nice as well, but the BT will say absolutely not. Kismet kills Hydra, and Slasher finds Kismet. Disaster for Subliners. That's 25 seconds or so. Free.
Oh no!
Oh no!
What is going on?
no!
Celium just burned Skies. And now you can see Atlanta Faze trying to figure out where they can attack this from. Priester on Overwatch. They know he's going to be here as well. They've got to keep an eye up top. Trying to just get this pinch down as well, but every time a player drops, they get him. But New York still holding for now. They have control. They've got into Library. They've got through Laundry. But now the pressure's still pouring forward. Abeezy is trying to fight so many players here from New York.
It's all very one-dimensional from Faze at this moment in time. It's Hydra and Priest that are making it difficult to find anything from the mid-map. You can see Simp's already locked in over towards the toilet side. He's going to get dealt with there, so it has to be through the front door for Atlanta Faze. Hydra and Co, though, on their way back over. It's 2 for Hydra. Can he find a third to break things open? No, he can't, but Priester will be there to clean up the pieces. Simp there for the final 50. We'll find it. One more fight. Let's Simp who finds the second. Tooth and nail for that one. For Atlanta Faze only for 10 seconds.
Fortunately, Slasher on Overwatch. For New York, the biggest problem is they need to put a little bit more pressure onto this P1. Can't afford to let Atlanta Faze soak this time and get that lead back. But Atlanta Faze, they've got to be feeling themselves. Well, let's find out. Atlanta Faze, listen in.
I spawned. I have laundry. I have front hill. One more dead. Shit. Nice, I'm trying to get to new. Last 20 house. No, 20 house. Yeah, there's 20 house. Side door already. Side door, two. Actually, 2 side door. One side door. Get all this time. Cafe done. Nice. Shit that time. Oh, one shot. Front one shot. I have it. I have it. I spawned side. Go. I'm on same walls. My trucks. Hydra's in laundry still. Can you come back? He's still there. Yo, always in hill. Just get picture, bro. Always in hill. Always one shot dead. One down. The god box ran away. He's in laundry. Can't tell me. He's laying down back. Okay, dead. Charles. Come in the back. Always one shot. Front house. Trying to hold gas. Still one shot front house. God box. One shot, guys. Pressure. Get that time. Get that time.
Oh my god.
I time quick. I'm trying to go top quick. Nade new. I don't see him top single. I naded him on new. Naded him. I heard you. I'm looking at new. I don't see him peeking. Oh, me. One shot dead. I don't see him peeking. He's gonna be close.
Well, out of Faze saying we're going to go top quick, but they are going to be second regardless.
All of it. It's actually not too bad of a P2. Out of Subliners on the back of a 5 spree from Hydra. Slasher, though, no way would he find the second, but he's done enough distracting. Skies will get taken down and out of Faze. Looking like they may have broke through. Yeah, they have. Priester was there to try and slow things down as soon as Simp knows exactly what's happened. Hydra, well, okay, can find two. He's broke them far too easily. 43 seconds remaining here. Faze very far away, though, so a lot of this time is going to be free for Subliners. They can spread out, gain that information, and just make life very, very difficult. Priester doing a great job at doing just that. And now it's about the rotation in 30 seconds' time. Priester still farming them off, but these kills starting to flow through for Faze now. Spawn for Subliners is going to be close to the point. Faze putting the pressure on.
They're going to go for this. They're going to try and take the scrap time away from them. Kismet to the C1 and Skies will combine. Faze may have given up the rotation. Perfect setup here.
Spawn at the back as well. Yep, that's an oversight from Faze. They do have a couple of players here. Hydra breaking things up, and no, Faze have let this rotation and a lot of time go. Not looking good.
And New York being a little bit more confident now, but they must break back in straight away. Priester gonna go for the chow, knows where he is, gets it at the same time. Has reinforcements flooding in. New York have got another break in 3 seconds. Atlanta Faze do not find the time they want to.
To hold it because Priester is starting to light it up against Faze again. Surprise, surprise, but BZ is there to find 2 of his own. This man just will not let Faze fall. Simp is there to find 1, but the trades ultimately come through in the favor of New York Subliners. Hydra inside the point, he will fall. Faze do find a breakthrough. If they can hold on to the rest of this time, they will need very little left.
They're still putting the pressure on, but they're trying to fly through, but nades, stuns, and everything is just whipping its way to the doorways. And 12 seconds. But the difficulty now is New York Subliners have fought back to the bitter end. Well, they have to look at 2 sites at once. They cannot afford to let P1 breathe for Faze. But they need P2 as well.
It's so difficult now because Slasher will position himself here. 3 seconds, Bryce, it might be done. And let the Faze.
And that is it. They are going to get it. Unbelievable. The curse is
running out. 35 seconds or so left to go.
This entire map is covered by members of New York. They have every cut, they have every position as well, but Celia managed to find it. They've opened this up. Down to a 3 versus 3. Skies has to back off as well, and Bomb will go down. New York have let Faze out of the bottle.
BZ's the one that makes the bait, essentially. Selling him to then back it up with another one. He's ready for Kismet to find that push as well. Skies will be able to answer back against Simp, who gets caught. 2 versus 2. Skies and Priest, there's still so much work to do here. 30 seconds. You've got to get rid of Celium. He ain't going to show you anything.
Priester has to chow the back as well. Skies looking up top. Slasher will back off. They are just playing for time here, and Slasher doesn't see. He's tunnel visioned. Celium still playing his life as well. The defuse will have to come in. Priester, the only player on Overwatch, and he's not going to get it. Celium will find Skies though, and Priester can do nothing. And Celium goes, hey, why don't I just have another one? Tags up Skies, but still they don't have it. BZ waiting here, and he's going to find one. No, wait a minute, a team kill and a trade. It's a disaster. New York have just maybe thrown this round away. They had the advantage. BZ comes through. He finds another one as well, and Kismet's the last.
Is there another 1v3 on the cards in this series? This one looks unlikely. So did the BZ's.
Yeah, but this one requires teleporting, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't think Kismet's got that one in the locker. 2-0 Atlanta Faze. Kismet will keep himself alive. Feed nothing over towards Faze again. Shen doing some... over towards the B side. That bomb will go down, but also getting aggressive in New York Subliners. That's a brilliant kill from Skies as well. So now Subliners completely take over PD, but Celium's ready for them. It's 5 in a row. He may need to make it 6 and 7 if Faze won the round.
Oh, that is a wide and fast chow. 2 versus 3. Simp will have the dead silence. Does he have the position to get away? And he does, just with his life. But they lose positioning on this bomb site. They do not have the eyes. Hydra takes down a BZ. Simp has no life. And they got off the bomb for a second. Maybe giving him a chance to pull this one off, and it's going to fly through. Hydra gets him. No clutch for Faze that time.
And that's difficult because Subliners, honestly, I want to give so much prop to Skies there. For all that they sent 3 rounds towards PD, which is ultimately where the round is won. Skies finding the kill and one of them over towards that back site where Faze were trying to defend from. It takes somebody away from PD. So that just makes it so much easier for Subliners to take over that side of the map. Makes it harder for Faze to... That's going to inevitably come through from Subliners. Creeping his way up. Those guys are going to get caught out. Abizi's played it perfectly. Does he know he has the bomb as well? Subliners still with a lot of work to do. Sim finds Hydra as well. Faze stretching their legs here. Priest still left in a 1 versus 3.
36 seconds to play with. Will first have to find the bomb, but does have a dead silence. And New York, now more than ever, need another clutch in an S&D.
Celium's on his way over. Be calling it out. Now knows where Priester is. The rest of the Faze boys are on the way. This plan is just so difficult to do with Celium being up there. Atlanta Faze. 3-1 to the good.
It made it look a bit easy for them.
This one, he's not ready for the stun. Chalmate coming a second, but does Kismet know where he is? Hydra's here for the backup. And now Abizi playing the same position as he has been all game long. Can he find it on the skies as well? A couple of bullets all he will find. Is he even going to be able to back down here? Subliners are going to be here in numbers, but Hydra gets caught out 3v3.
He's still staying alive. Celium having a long-range gunfight versus Skies as they both put bullets into each other. And it's a rethink for New York. They're still not in a position. Where is Abizi gone will be the question.
So hard to dig out of these positions. But he's going to read the A push. He'll be getting the sound cues. He's got his teammate here for company as well. Kismet will eventually get cut down. Priester can answer back. But Slasher, where he is going to get gunned. 1v1. Priester will fall.
Confidence.
Scary. There's another big B hit coming in. I was about to rhyme off the stats in terms of number ones. Well, First Blood is very much up there for Atlanta Faze. Well, that has went over towards Subliners more often than not. On the other hand, 3v4s are up there as well for Atlanta Faze, and there's the kickoff for a potential one here. Slasher will take down Skies. Keep an eye on the positioning of Priester, though. Very aggressive. Is Simp getting a read on this, though, I wonder?
Well, because they haven't had a watch here, they don't know. Slasher's going to get caught as well. Drilled by Priester. They've lost map control. And Simp's just going to run straight out of the door and hope for the best. Not going to work out. Celium left in a 1 versus 3, and Hydra's going to... All right, I'm not even going to try that one.
No need for him to. Strange one that Simp doesn't get the sound cue over towards the backside. Priester guns Slasher. I honestly thought a little bit more aggressive, but again, it's sit back, play the picks, and this time Skies has got a sniper.
Sniper mid S&D. That adjustment hits different. Already going to fight through. They found a BC again. Sky's going to look for him, and oh my goodness! I'll be honest with you, New York. You've tried that a few times. It hasn't worked. It is actually the definition of insanity. Expecting a different result. And while the adjustment has been made on defense for New York, they are putting pressure on towards B and stopping Faze getting there. Their attack, they're going to need a new playbook.
I mean... You kind of get encouraged because Skies finds the snipe and you're like, right, Celium's dead. Surely B is wide open, but no. BZ and Simp covering the mid-alley. Priester's position. Now very, very well known. 1v3 from this scenario would be something special. Not gonna happen. Slasher with the gunny. Atlanta Faze.
They have B control, but New York at this point probably realize they have no bomb because nothing is happening.
I think that's exactly why Hydra is where he is. And may well not move. 29 seconds. Atlanta Faze. Gonna have to try and find something. Trying to pull it out the fire here. It's gonna be 5-4. Abizi lingered around. Celium will find Hydra. That bomb can be picked up. Can they move into position now as Abizi finds Kismet? 2v3.
Priester gets one back though. 2 versus 2. Time is against Faze here. Skies.
Oh, he's played it well.
He should be able to just do everything he needs to here as well. That bomb will go down eventually. It's a challenge off the top rope, but BC has found it. Priester runs here to try and get the trade as well as Celium. He hits the Faze up. You can do it too as this round is rigged.